This is a K-Dub Media exclusive.
Northside pulling shorty, let us where I stay. Heard you was a lame boy, get up out my face. And my ex keep calling, sweater, she be in the way. And I need a thick red bone, shorty where I lay. Bad bit in LA, tell me that she made the trip. Shorty bad as hell, yeah, with them college journalists. Uber every fucking where, pre-rolls in my bib. Canada joint, yeah, I think that bitch from the States. Shorty wanna kiss me, but I know she's sucking dick. Shorty wanna kiss me, but I know she's sucking dick. Look, we're everywhere.
Yeah, I'm super fucking happy with that. That's pretty fucking sick. So we got the Vertex front bumper, V1 Vertex. I have to do a little bit of trimming. Tidy it up a little bit more. We got the bumper fitting with not that much trimming, to be honest. And this bumper doesn't shoot up into the sky like most of them, and I still have a good bit of clearance. But these side skirts, they do so much. It's crazy how much they do. I kind of like the two-tone, but I am gonna paint it. But fuck, it looks so good, especially with these fucking wheels, man. I don't know why, but they look so much better. It looks so much more aggressive with this kit. I think the kit looks better, but it kind of makes the wheels pop more. Maybe it's the color, but man, I'm so happy with that. I need to get that cover for the mirror, and I'm pretty sure after seeing all this, I'm gonna get the rear lip. Get rid of the TRD lip. Don't know what to do about this rear high rise. I think it might have to go. I'm not sure if the high rise works. Welcome back to the garage. Today we got a random video that wasn't really planned, but here we are. So last week I finished up my, not mine, but the subframe jobs on an MX-5, and that was turboed with a TD04, I think. Yeah, and it was on a standalone. We made 250 brake, and it was absolutely amazing. It was perfect. And it really upset me because, well, that turbo was super responsive. We're going to order a standalone real soon. I'm getting married next week. No, next month. So, yeah, once that is out of the way, we're back to cars because, yeah, it's been a crazy year. But in the meantime, while I've been doing other bits and pieces around the place, I've been playing around with this car. And for the life of me, I cannot get it to not smoke. Now, either the valve stems are gone or the turbos are just crap. And talked to a good few people about a good few things, and we all have the same symptoms with these max speeding rods turbos. They do not spin on idle, and they don't know, man. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get a Garrett turbo. So that's what I did. Here is a Garrett GT28 ball bearing turbo, and supposedly it's a HKS one, the GTRS 2871 turbo. Is it actually? I'm not sure, but it is a Garrett turbo. So not only does the Garrett turbo spin nicer, there is way more space here. So I have a M8 bolt. I'm able to get a normal spanner right on it. On this one, I couldn't, because I guess they can't copy it exactly, and there's not enough space there versus there. As you can see, there's so much more space. So yeah, it's not a true copy in more ways than one. It has a journal bearing, ball bearing. This sits better, way more access for tools, and all the wastegate flap on this one is humongous. And on the GT28 from Speedbox, it is that big, which is a big difference. So you really do get what you pay for. And yeah, I'd recommend just skip this and go straight to this.
Oh my, oh me, oh my.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So that's it. We have the GT28 from Garrett this time, not fucking max speeding rods on the car. Will we see a difference? I don't know. The car does, the turbo actually spins on idle now, and when I shut the car off, it fucking keeps spinning. So that's definitely got to be better. And yeah, the car is still smoky, so it's probably the valve stem seals, which is, yeah, not ideal, but I guess I'll do the valve stem seals and I'll do a timing belt. Or maybe I'll reuse a timing belt. So at the moment, I have no way of bolting up an air filter or a dose pipe. And I have no way of connecting this to this, so I'm after buying from Mamba a thing that goes here to put pipe on, and another one here so I can put this pipe back on. And I also bought the lines, or the pipes and stuff, so I can run the water cooling, so I can do a video on that. And I also bought the standalone ECU, DIY EFI ECU. It's gonna go in there. So yeah, I'm gonna put that in. There'll be another video again. So basically the car's done, I think. Well, engine wise, I got the 1G, the turbo, the manifold, the ECU. I'm gonna get some injectors. I think I'm gonna get 1JZ injectors. And yeah, I got the boost controller and all that stuff, so I can get this car mapped. I'm aiming for around 250, 270 maybe. Just around there, just something to have fun. Nothing crazy, just so it's mapped and it's safe, quote unquote. I'll be like, I don't care. If it blows up, I've done everything I can in my power not to blow it up. And if it blows up, then we'll go from there. All the car really needs now is a roll cage. And I'm pretty happy with it. There's nothing more I really want to do to it other than fucking drive the thing. So thanks for watching. If you made it this far, drop a sub, drop a comment, drop a like, even if you hate me, man, just drop some hate. It all helps. So yeah, cheers. Thanks for watching.